Now, the plane carrying over 300 passengers that for days was grounded in France for human trafficking concerns has finally landed in India. The chartered Airbus landed in Mumbai at around 4 a.m. local time. The plane was initially bound for Nicaragua but was detained in a rural airport near Paris on Thursday. These are the first visuals of the passengers who have now arrived in India. Not all of the 303 passengers have reportedly returned. 25 have stayed in France as they requested asylum, while 2 others who were detained for human trafficking concerns are also staying back. But authorities have now released these suspects as they established that these Indians had boarded the plane on their own free will. The passengers were interrogated by the French authorities for 4 days. The airport functioned as a makeshift courtroom for these interrogations. Reports say the French authorities will continue to investigate the case for violation of immigration laws, but no longer for potential human trafficking. Indian Embassy has thanked French government and the airport authorities for quick resolution of the situation and for ensuring the welfare and smooth and safe return of the passengers. The Indian passengers are believed to be Indian citizens working in the UAE. They also included a 21-month-old child and several unaccompanied minors. The intervention by French authorities comes after an anonymous tip-off. The informer indicated that the passengers were likely victims of human trafficking involving an organized gang. Other reports suggest that the detained passengers may have intended to travel to Central America on suspicions of attempting illegal entry into the United States or Canada. Now, for more on this, we're being joined by our correspondent Disha Shah. Disha, thank you so much for joining us. Now, we've gotten the first visuals of the passengers who were leaving the airport. What's the situation on ground right now? Have you been able to get in a word with any of the passengers who've returned?
Well, yes, definitely. There are 276 passengers who landed at about 4 a.m. Today morning here at the International Airport in Mumbai. And right after that, we saw that it took about 2 to 3 hours for the airport authorities to, clear all the procedures as far as immigration is concerned, security clearances are concerned. In fact, certain questioning was also being done as part of the normal procedure. So that is something which really took place. And we also saw that one by one, all the passengers were exiting from the airport. However, we were not able to speak to any of the passengers. We, in fact, managed to get hold of one, but he was not in a position to talk. And he was in a rush. So because as we all know, they were detained for 4 long days at the airport, and the full questioning was going on. But as far as here from Mumbai Airport Authority, all the security clearances have been done, is what the officials are really saying. And all the 276 passengers, including minors, will of course then head to their destination.
Right now, reports too say that the French authorities will continue to investigate the case for violation of immigration laws, but no longer for potential human trafficking. So what are the developments on that front and what procedures remain?
Yes, definitely, because in the 4 long day of questioning, they did not really get any leads as far as the human trafficking issue is concerned. So that's why, they all were let go. In fact, out of 303, 25 passengers intended that they don't want to return to India, including 2 minors. So they requested for asylum. For the other passengers, of course, what we know that the violation of immigration rules is something which is now being inspected by the French authorities, but no more angle of human trafficking. That is what we know so far.
All right. Well, Disha, thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this. We'll, of course, continue to track all the developments closely.